I'm back. I did not mean to take a break, but I was trying to record this video before we went on a little trip to Saint Mike. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Diego means Mike in Spanish. So San Diego, and but there was just too much ruckus going on here, and I couldn't. So here we go with Wishlist for Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for you. I mean that. And this is a great one to impress your friends and family with. So, if you're taking a couple mermaids moments to learn some guitar on Thanksgiving, here you go. A C chord. Now, if you take your middle finger off a C chord, it's called a C suspended 2 because it's got a D note in it. The open D string is a D note, and a D note is the second note of the C major scale. C, D, blah, 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 blah. If you put your pinky finger on the G string, on the D string, 3rd fret, no, not the G string, forget that. That is a C suspended 4 because it's an F note. Here's how I know that. And here's the octave. And F is the 4th note of the C major scale. C, D, E, F, 1, 2, 3, 4. Learn your major scales. It's all only one shape. You just move it around. 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 4, 5 is the C major scale. The D major scale is the same thing 2 frets up. Anyways, it will elucidate much. There's a very vague statement. All right, so for Wishlist, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our C chord and we're going to muffle with the like a karate chop, but don't karate chop your guitar, that hurts, where the strings meet the bridge. And you're really just going to focus on the A, the D, and the D strings, and if you get the G string also, that's okay. It's there just a little bit. And we're going to strum twice with the middle finger on, twice with it off, twice with it on, off. And we're going to do that once, twice, 3, 4 times, and then make a suspended 4 with our pinky finger on the D string, 3rd fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then back to your alternating once, twice. So for a total of, how many strums is that? 4, oh my god, I can't count. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 1, 6 times, 8 times 4. 32 strums, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 32 strums. And that's our verse. I wish I was a neutron bomb. For once I could go off. And so on and so forth. And that's it. That's it for the verse. Should we do a playthrough for this one? I think we should. This is a good one for that. All right. The chorus. F. I kind of like to pluck around this one. You can strum it or you can pluck it. Let's strum it first. F. And you can do this F. You don't have to do this F here. You don't even want to do this F here. F, C, which is a really nice switch. F, C. Now here you go. Which is your 4 regular 2. Those were notes of the C major scale. Don't you feel smart? And then, in other words, on the D string, 3, 2, open. And then A string 3rd fret. F, C. You could do like a, here's a good way to do it. Strum, and then E, B, strum, E, B, strum, E, B, strum, strum, E, B, strum, and then G. But here, you do need to do the big F because we're gonna go. And that's that thing that's in single video theory that Ed's trying to figure out who's going to do it. Turns out to be him. So for your F bar chord, it's 1, 3, 3 like a power chord, and then put your middle finger on the G string, 2nd fret. You don't have to bar it here because we're really focusing on the low notes, but you can bar it. But you can't, did you hear that? I did it wrong. Don't do that. You can't strum these two strings when you're doing the, so give it a E string, everything. So for the chorus it was F, oh, and here's how if you just kind of want to arpeggiate away, go D, B, G, E, B, A, G, D, E, B. That's terrible singing. But give the G a big strum anyways. Alright, we're going to do the solos in another video. This is another reason why my video went to pot last time. Yeah, the only thing that's left is what the rhythm guitars play during the solo. And I've said this before, one of the cool things about Pearl Jam is that they will pick a totally different chord progression and make that the solo section. And for this song, it is a G, yeah, G, G, F, C, C, that's it, G, F, C. With the pinky finger on the baby E string, 3rd fret, what does that do to the C chord? Well, that's a trick question because it's nothing. Here's why. It does something to it, but it's still a C chord. You don't call it anything different, and here's why. C is made up of the notes C, E, G, and C, and E again. So if you change this E to a G, it doesn't make it anything different. It just puts a G in the top of the C chord. The F and do the clear. And then you get the disco ball and you do this thing and you point the reflection at everybody in the crowd. All right. Oh my God, I didn't say who that was for. That was Wishlist for Nick Ayers, Mark Fletcher, Jack Naughton, and Shooter BC. Shooter, it has been a while. I hope you're still here, and if so, thanks for being here, and thank you all for being here. Happy Thanksgiving! Goodbye.